business with GOA. I'm Shirlanne Lemm, the President and CEO. My guest today is Vickie Onesti. Did I say that right?
You did, thank you.
Okay, and
yes.
she's the President of CPR Training for Life. Welcome, Vickie.
Thank you, nice to be here.
Tell us a little bit about CPR Training for Life and your mission and what you're doing there.
To prepare people, actually.
Yes.
It's all about emergency situations and making sure that people understand what to do if there's a cardiac arrest, or if there's a choking emergency, and really the steps involved in understanding how you can save someone's life.
Mm-hmm. So you don't just freak out, you know what to do. And
most people will. If
right,
they don't
yes.
get the training, they
right.
will freak out. But
right.
My goal is not only the mechanics of CPR and the compressions and the depths, and understanding everything that has to be done in order to do the right things, but it's really coming up with an idea on what to do in an emergency situation, not freak out.
Right.
There's like 5 or 6 steps that if you can just kind of remember them through repetition,
sure.
You'll know what to do, and you could be responsible for saving someone's life. So
right.
it's
Which
very
would be
important.
a great thing, a
yes.
real great thing. So statistically, how much does this really happen? I, haven't seen it happen,
right.
but I'm assuming it probably happens more often than we think.
Well, right now the statistics are about 295,000 people a year in America will suffer from some sort of cardiac arrest that will require any kind of first aid or
sure.
this CPR. About 78% of the American population have no idea what to do in an emergency
right.
situation, and that's when they lock up because they just freak out. It's sure. a very scary thing
sure.
to watch somebody have a cardiac arrest. So 4 to 5 sudden cardiac arrests happen at the home or someplace that you're at on a regular basis, at work perhaps. And so it happens a lot. There's a really good chance that if it does happen to you, it will be someone that you know. And that's why it's so important to know what to do.
Sure.
Because it is a really tragic thing to see
sure.
if you don't know what to do. But there's the steps involved, and my company only focuses on making sure that people are prepared. So
you talked about the workplace. I know there's a machine or something.
Yes.
Is it an AED
yes,
machine?
It's called an AED machine. This is a sample AED machine, which stands for automated, because it talks to you. External, unlike a pacemaker that's inside,
okay.
it's an external device. Defibrillator, shocks the heart.
Sure.
So an AED machine. And the great thing about AED machines is there are more and more of them all over the world.
Sure.
They are becoming much more standard in public venues like restaurants and sporting arenas. And they're all on the Metro train too, which is very exciting. About 2 years ago now.
And is that something that's portable that you could? Okay.
Yep. They're very easy to use. They are very simple to use. They are very scary for people who
sure.
don't have the training and understand how to use them. But they save lives. It's tried and true.
Right.
It's a wonderful device, and I highly recommend the training so that people can be comfortable with it and know what to do if somebody goes into cardiac
Sure.
arrest.
And is that part of the training? I know you do training programs. What do they look like, and what kind of happens in those?
It's wonderful. So we come in and we do 2 types of programs primarily. There are other programs that I offer for healthcare providers as well, but primarily what we do is what's called the American Heart Association's Heart Saver program, which is for regular Joes like us, right? We're not healthcare professionals, we're not nurses or EMTs or anything. And what I do is I come in and bring these programs, which one focuses on CPR AED alone, and then the secondary program is the emergency first aid component. Most companies will hire me to do either the CPR AED, and then the next year come and do the first aid, because they're 2-year certifications through the Heart Association.
Okay.
And everybody gets a book. We get some rescue breath takeaway items as well with the training. But combined, you are fully certified for 2 years through the American Heart Association, and it's fantastic.
And you do that for the company. You'll come to their business and,
yes.
and do the training for all of their employees.
Yeah, I decided because people want the skill set and they truly want to know what to do in an emergency situation, but truthfully, going to, let's say, the fire department on a Saturday or in the evening for 4, 6 hours isn't really conducive to today's world and everyone's schedule. So what I realized was the importance of making it convenient and going to someone's office, creating a group of individuals that
a team,
they can have sort of like this collaboration and building of friendships and just a healthcare sort of initiative,
Sure.
wellness initiatives that these people are going through. Doing it as a team has just been wonderful. So
And it's showing the company cares about its employees and them knowing what to do in an emergency.
exactly, because they want to have, let's say, first responders, people to help. Since that stat is correct, meaning it can happen in the workplace.
Sure.
Yes, they want people to understand what to do for their own benefit, but they are more interested when they leave the workplace. Are these people feeling like they are set to be able to handle the situation? So yeah, it's a real gift that these corporations are giving their employees.
Right.
And
Very
makes me
nice.
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
It does.
So what would be the best way for our members to get in touch with you to find out more about your classes?
Certainly. Well, come to the GOA every opportunity, because I'll be there. And then certainly we have a website at www.cprtrainingforlife, all spelled out, .com. Or obviously you can contact here.
Sure.
Right, Zoom.
Oh, sure. We could,
But no, it's very simple. Just go to CPR Training for Life, and I'll be there. And I've got some instructional videos that are coming to the website, as well as able to come to their workplace as well, which is what I'd like to do.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Vickie, for joining us today.
Thank you.
And giving us this information on CPR and how you can bring it to your company and really learn CPR training for life.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time at Talking Business with GOA.